What's up, Facebook? Joe coming to you live here Sunday evening. Why do I have a small screen here? Does that make it bigger? There we go. I see Facebook's got some new intricate features here on their Facebook Lives, but I wanted to come to you guys this evening, share some amazing insights. Just start to log in here. What an amazing day down here today in Virginia. All my night owls out there, day 151 of 366 Facebook Lives. And no, 151's not rum. No, it's not Chick Stockwell from the Danbury Fair Race Arena. All my fellow Danburyans back in my hometown. We used to have this amazing racetrack where they ended up building a wall, John Crinion. And they built a mall where this racetrack used to be. And we can hear the racetrack every Saturday night, the cars going around, modified racing. Amazing experience between, I want to say probably like the ages of 9 and 15. I can really vividly remember going to the fair, going to these races every single Saturday night. And my guy was 7-Eleven, Don LaJoy and Chick Stockwell. These two were always head to head for the points lead every single year. So welcome to day 151 of 366 Facebook Lives, adding value into all of our lives. That's why we come here and do this. It is the blessing to be alive for one more day. That's one of the things I want to talk about to you this evening here, John, is about the miracles. I was reading stories this morning on miracles. And I know Ellen, when you watch this, Kathy, when you watch this, she shared her story, which I shared here to my wall. If you go down under my wall, look for Kathy Nice's miracle story. She had like 3 to 4 different miracles. Her most amazing one was her precious son, 2.6 pounds at birth. It was her one and only child, and it's amazing that bond that you can form as a mother. You mothers out there know this, how powerful that bond is. I know Kari Clemens and Sugar Cane, when you guys watch this, just had a baby, beautiful baby girl. Been watching the evolution and seeing the smile and the joy, and that is the state that we have to live in, that we speak about in this book, Rise as One, the Spiritual Awakening. As you can see the angel in the hands of life there in the top right-hand corner. I would encourage you to pick up that book on Amazon. Super powerful insights in there. But as I was reading these posts, as I woke up this morning, talking about miracles and how every day is the gift, and it all boils down to 3 things: prayer, a belief system, or your intention of the day, whatever you choose to believe in. What's up, Aaron? Good to see you, brother. Happy Sunday evening. We're closing in on midnight here, and I am still going. I came home from our first date night we had this evening with Kathy. So you guys out there, you girls out there, make sure you have that family time. Set some time. I know many of you have several kids running around. I know a good friend of mine, Eric, was out there doing some fishing with his kids today, creating those magic moments. We don't get enough of that stuff going on in our lives. So be that miracle, be that prayer, be that belief, be that intention, whatever it is that you choose to believe in. Focus on that. Because I saw the miracle happen on Easter with Ellen and her little baby Charlotte Rose, who needed a liver. She prayed on it and says, God, let Easter be the miracle day, baby, for this little girl to receive her liver. And she received her liver on Easter done. So she set that prayer and that intention out to the universe. Whatever you believe, this stuff works. Read that book, Rise as One, the Spiritual Awakening. You can see it there behind me. Read that book. Has the opportunity to change your life. And if not, it's okay. One day we may understand this. This game of life is very complex for so many of us. And I get it. So first thing this morning, let me back up. So yesterday, I get a phone call from this cute little old lady here locally. She saw my sign out front. She said, I got some handyman repair stuff over here at my house. And I said, yeah, I'll swing by tonight on my way home from this job site. And this is probably like around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I ended up leaving, as you guys saw, like around 8 o'clock at night. Got home around 9 o'clock at night. And then she probably just thought I blew her off, right? So first thing this morning, what do I get? A phone call from her saying we had a plumbing emergency. Our well pipe broke in the basement and water spraying everywhere. I said, I'll be right there. She's right down the road from our house. I got down there in about 3 minutes. I saw the pieces and parts that I needed. Went down to our local M&M hardware store, picked up a couple of PVC fittings. Your plumbing friends of mine would have been happy. Put a little primer on there, put a little PVC glue on there. We shoved those 2 pieces back together where the pipe was broken coming out of the well, and they have running water again. And this cute couple's in their 80s, Mr. and Mrs. Sutton. Honored to meet them, and I know we'll be going back over there for a few more repairs and getting to really bonding in. And the reality is the intention that I set in the mornings. One of the things that I talk about here is the intention. See, prayers, belief, and intentions. I believe intention super powerful. I believe in prayer super intelligent, and your beliefs system is what you're going to end up manifesting. Whatever you believe, what's going wrong in life, that's always available. But how can we shift that into attracting the attractor factor into our lives, what we deserve? I'm going over to Mr. and Mrs. Sutton's house after getting my parts, and I see this guy beeping his horn, and he's flashing his lights. I'm like, what the heck is this guy doing? What can possibly be wrong with my truck that he wants me to pull over? I don't feel the tire's flat. I know my tailgate's not open. And all of a sudden I pull over. After the third time he's flashing, he says, something's not right here. I forgot all about it. We had the sign on the back of the truck saying handyman for hire. And this dude was from Richmond. He has a beachfront house down here that he bought for his summer home. He's like, dude, man, I've been looking for a guy around here to work on my stuff and all this good stuff. So that's the intention. I set that intention in the morning. God send the people by assignment. So we got the locals showing up. We got this guy showing up for repairs. We got these senior people were in need and requirement of a plumber on a Sunday morning. And when I sat there at their lunch table and had a conversation with them when we were all said and done, they're like, what do we owe you? I said, let me see. So normally it's about $150 to $200 for an emergency phone call. Plumbers make around $90 to $110 an hour. It's probably around $400. How would $100 do for you guys? They were like, thank you. And that is the blessing. When you can go out there and bless other people like that, Aaron. When your energy's in alignment, absolutely, man. Good to see you, John. I was thinking about you today too, John. We gotta get together, brother. So today's discussion I wanted to have with you guys today was about prayers and beliefs and intentions. I'll catch up some things that we got done today. So we had that repair. I got the divine intervention with this guy. We had our 333 meditation again today. Super powerful insights. If you guys want to get in that, you better get in now, because through the Rise app, these recordings are in there for our members. So we're still allowing some people to get in there to receive those blessings and receive those insights and receive those gifts. And we had a bunch of healers on the call today. No coincidence how the people just keep showing up. Many times there's different people showing up on these calls, but they all received something. And that's why I told them at the start of that meditation, I said, set the intention for this call. We have an obligation to God to be all we can be. And if you're playing small, all you're doing is creating a different belief system for yourself. It's one of not enough. I know I could have done better. I'm not where I want to be. The reality is you're exactly where you're supposed to be. All of us are exactly where we're supposed to be. Stop rushing the process. For you believers out there, be still, I am God. Is what I told the guy today. Flashing his lights, I went down to his beach house. He tried to tell me all these stories. And I looked right through his story. Looked him in the eye and had a nice deep conversation with him. He goes, man, you're going deep on me here. I said, yeah, we can go deep. That's one of the blessings that I received growing up, struggling. Having lunch tickets to buy food at the lunch lines to try and hide them so people didn't see I was handing out a free lunch ticket because we couldn't afford a meal at school. So you can either allow that to be your belief system as you go through life of not having enough. Or you can go out there and pray and set the intention, say, you know what? I know I'm better than this. Now I'm going to go out there and prove to myself first that I can be a better person. And then I'll prove it to everybody else around me. But you have to prove it to yourself first. So when I read Kathy's story this morning about the miracle baby, 2.1 pounds, I heard Ellen's story about miracle Charlotte receiving her liver on Easter Day. As the energy shoots through my body, I know that their prayers, their intentions, and their beliefs are so strong. The universe will always provide. The Creator will always provide. It's whatever we choose to believe. So tonight we have to go on our first date night in like 11 weeks. Kathy and I went out to our local restaurant. It's kind of weird. It was outside and plastic forks and plastic this, and coming out with to-go trays so we can eat this. We're going to store everything away. But it was nice to get back out to some sort of the new norm. Because what used to work before is never going to go back to normal. So I'll never say normal, but it's the new norm for right now. But I believe we are going to be in an adaptive state of adapt and adjust consistently going forward here for the next couple of years. Because I've seen the vision about where life is going. I've read up on books about where life is going and how fast the future is going to be. And for me, that excites me because I love to adapt and adjust. I love to get out there and serve. I love to get out there and connect with the people. The connections this week on Saturday and Sunday. There's a World War, or a Vietnam veteran down there at that one property we were at. Kathy was talking to the mother, talking to the daughter, and then the daughter's daughter was there, and they had this big family cohesive unit. So I hope you guys went out there and blessed your families this weekend. Saturday, most of the country was absolutely gorgeous. I think up in Canada, for all my Canadian friends, it was gorgeous up there. But we have an opportunity every single day to choose a belief, a prayer, or an intention to set what we want to see in this world manifest. There's plenty of what's not going right in the world out there. If you choose to focus on that, and it will show up tomorrow, it'll show up Tuesday, it'll show up Wednesday, as long as you keep believing it and keep thinking about it. Or we can choose that was that day's experience and leave it in the past where it was, so you can live right here, right now, in the present. Because this is the gift. You are a gift. So I hope this message is resonating with you. Because every day you have a choice to set the intention for your day. And that's what I do when I wake up in the morning. Set the intention first thing. What's my intention for today? And if I'm granted another day, we'll set that intention tomorrow. But what's my intention for right here, right now, in this moment? It's always a pleasure to see you guys logging in here. Day 151 of 366. Value adds. Add value to all of our lives, because we are all in this together. We are all rising. We are all having an awakening. And I believe there's a great awakening coming. We have to raise our level of awareness. I was just listening to David Hawkins talking about mindfulness. Mindfulness, he said something along the lines of mindfulness means to always be aware. I wrote that down. I said mindfulness always means to be aware. So you mean being present to right here, right now. And when you're present to right here, right now, we can't be worried about what's going to happen tomorrow. We can't go ahead and relive yesterday. We can be right here, right now, in this present moment, which is the gift. What else did I write down here today? I had a couple things happening. Closing the month, end of the month. Guys, can you believe it? It's June 1st. It turned midnight. Yep, so it's just after midnight. June 1st, 2020. Month 6. How fast time goes when we're not paying attention. How fast we get distracted to what's going on around us. Everything that we can control is right here in front of us, right here, right now, with your prayers, with your beliefs, with your intentions. It's a challenge for the next 7 days for everybody watching this message. What is your intention for each and every day? What is the belief that you choose to believe, that you want to voice it and think it? Because everything is energy, and as you send that belief out into the universe, you better believe it's going to come back. We just don't know when. We have to trust in the timing, trust in the process of life, go out there and enjoy the game of life by becoming a better player. Every day we have a choice. We can sit on the sidelines and mope, or we can get on the battlefield or get on the playing field and become a better player, or a better warrior, or a better king. The choice every single day is ours. So thank you for everybody logging on to the meditation today at 3:33. Honor the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Thank you for one more day. That's all we can do. One more day to be blessed. So I honor and appreciate each and every one of you for showing up, liking, sharing, commenting. Some of you looking at joining the Rise as One app, getting the book. All these veteran houses, all these things are happening simultaneously. We got the contracting companies rolling along here. Everything is happening exactly right on time, how it's supposed to be. And when it's all said and done together, we're going to rise as one. When it's all said and done together, we're going to rise as one. Keep showing up. They have not seen nothing yet. I love you guys. Appreciate you. Have had a blessed and fantastic Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday. Set the intention in the morning. How you start your week is how we will close the week. Have a great night. We'll see you guys soon. I'm going to get some work done now.